So I've got a question for you. How are you feeling about your progress towards your YouTube monetization goals? Are you on track to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch time hours? Do you even know how well you're tracking to those targets? Do you know how long it's going to take you to get there? Well, the good news is we have a tracker for that. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to track your YouTube monetization progress like a pro. Let's jump right in. And hey, everyone, if we haven't met, my name is Ty, and on this channel, we cover all things YouTube Studio and monetization and growth strategies, but from a brand new creator's perspective. So if that's interesting to you and you want to stick around and learn as I learn, you're in the right spot. Okay, so let's jump into the Google Sheet. Before I show you how we update this every single week, I want to give a quick shout out to Alexa Serenoya. I think all of you who are watching this probably know who she is. If you don't, get out from under the rock that you're living under and subscribe to her channel. She has a brand new school community. There's over 500 members in it right now. I will put a link for that school community below if you want to join. There are a ton of like-minded newer creators who are looking to get started, and it is a very vibrant and active community. I would highly recommend checking it out. We are sharing a ton of resources like the tracker that I'm about to show you, which was originally Alexa's idea to begin with, and I just happened to add to it. So with her permission, we're making this document public. It is available for all of her school community members and for all the folks watching my channel as well. So definitely grab that document if you have questions on how to use it. There is a nice README tab in the document itself. There's a video that I recorded showing you how to update it. But in this video, I'm going to walk you through how I'm going to update my week 9 stats so you can see step by step how it's done. So let's take a look. All right, the first thing we will do, because we have 8 weeks of data in here already and we need to add another row for week 9, I'm going to highlight row 14, which is just under week 8. I'm going to add a new row above. And what that's going to do is essentially move everything down for us. Now we'll add in week 9 and we'll come over here and we will add week 9 as well. Now, the next thing we'll do is we'll pop into our YouTube studio right here. And we're just going to make sure that we have the correct date range selected. So go into custom and grab the dates. Now for me, I do all my updates on a Friday. So my date ranges are Fridays to Thursdays. So I'm going to grab Friday the 13th through Thursday the 19th. I will hit apply, and this will tell me my weekly stats. So for week 9, we did 673 views. So we'll put that right here. 35.9 watch time hours. And we did 38 subscribers. Now we'll come in and we'll grab our impressions was 14.7 thousand. Our average view duration is 3 minutes and 11 seconds, and our click-through is 3.2. We'll just add in the rest of the info here. And here we are. So we have all of our week 9 data loaded already. And as you can see, we are down week over week in the number of views. Our watch time hours, however, did not decrease substantially. So that's actually a good sign. Our average view duration is the highest it's ever been. So people are sticking around longer on the videos, and that is amazing. And then our click-through rate has also come down slightly, but is still above 3%. So I'm happy about that. Now, for subscribers, we're actually up to 38 on the week as opposed to 32 in the previous week. So that is really good sign. Even though our impressions were down, we're still picking up more subscribers and more watch time hours. So I love it. We obviously are still not monetized, so there's no revenue to call out quite yet. And we did post 2 videos on the week. Now you'll notice that our week 9 data in the line graphs are still missing, and that's okay. We will quickly just move over to the right, and we're going to grab all of the data right from here and plop it into this week 9 row that we've already established. So we are now at 22.6% towards our subscriber target, 6.5 towards our watch time hours. We need 40 weeks to go to get to our 1,000 subs, 71 videos, and then 138 and 245. And then what you'll notice is that it is now populated all of the line graphs. So you can see over here, my line graph is ticking up and to the right. That is awesome. And then same thing here with subscribers, almost a full percentage point in terms of progress towards our watch time hours. And then the curve that we had talked about in previous videos continues to bend, although slightly. You'll notice here in week 4, it was going to take us 229 weeks to hit our 4,000 watch time hours. That is now down to 138 weeks. And that's as a result of some of the momentum we've seen on the channel. My hope, obviously, is because we need to do this within a year, is to bring that down even more as we go. So I hope this is helpful. This is going to be a great way for you guys to have a sense of how close you are to reaching your watch time target and your subscriber target, if that's still something you're tracking. But again, check the link in the description below, make a copy of this, and then you can start importing all of your weekly data into the document. Follow the steps that I just showed you here, or watch the video that I put into the README tab. And if you have questions, be sure to leave a comment in the video below and let me know how else we can make this better for you guys. Okay, so let's jump into the YouTube studio. But if you're getting any value from this video, if you like these monetization updates, be sure to subscribe because I'm doing this every single week and you guys can see everything under the hood from my YouTube studio. All right, so here we are. Let's come into analytics and we'll look at the lifetime view of the channel. Now, we are just over 5,700 views in total, 263 watch time hours, and 229 total subscribers. So that's where we're sitting currently for the year. If we come under content, we can see that we have 100 and almost 130,000 impressions. Our channel click-through rate is still at 3.3%, and our average view duration is holding steady at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. As we come back to see more, we'll go ahead and add in some of the stuff that we've talked about in previous weeks and we'll just take a look to see if anything notable has changed. So these are all of the videos on the channel. Our best top performing videos in terms of click through are right here at the top, 6.6. This one actually went up a little bit. I did change the thumbnail on it, and I do intend to change all of the thumbnails to be more unified in terms of the font and coloring. So that's something I'll be working on here in the future. But if you notice, I still have some videos that are really underperforming. And so hopefully those thumbnail changes will improve that over time. Here we've now sorted by the number of impressions. The week 3 monetization video that I spoke of over the last few weeks, that one is still leading. But I do have this other video that I posted 2 weeks ago now that has picked up almost 20,000 impressions. So that is amazing. And that one has quite a few views on it already. And that's actually contributing quite a bit to my watch time hours in total. So all in, I think I'm pretty happy with the way the impressions are ticking up over time. It feels like the momentum is picking up and improving a little bit. So that's all good stuff here. One thing I am paying attention to, and I've been talking to folks in the Creator Boost Tribe on the school platform, is how other creators are faring in terms of their average view duration and average percentage viewed. So I'm hearing a mix between 20% all the way up to 40%. So I'm trying to figure out where I fall into all of that. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you go into your YouTube studio, what are you seeing? How are you feeling about your average view duration? Do you feel like it's strong? Do you feel like it's on the lower end? And do you have any thoughts or tips on how you're going to improve that over time? So, all in, I would say it's been a good week. I'm really excited by the energy and the momentum on the channel. I love hearing from you guys. So, if you have any thoughts, questions, anything you want to learn about the YouTube studio, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to dig into it in future videos. So, did you know that if you are mentioned by another creator in their video description, you can see that in your YouTube studio? Let me show you where to find it. So if you come into your YouTube studio, your channel dashboard, and you come over to comments here on the left, there is a section right here, a little tab for mentions. If you click on that, you will see a list of any video where any other creator had mentioned you using an @ sign to tag you, and you can actually take a look at that video. So in this case, we'll hit view video, we'll come over. This is Steve over at Wilmer Woodworks. So if you are into woodworking, definitely check his channel out. He's a really cool dude. He's doing something similar to me where he's tracking his monetization journey. But what you'll notice as you click on his description, he's actually tagged me right here because he's kind of talking about some of my stuff in his channel, which is awesome. So thanks, Steven. What's up? But yeah, you can do this as well in your videos. You can actually tag other creators. They'll actually see that in their mentions tab. And this is a great way to inadvertently start up a YouTube friendship and just start to meet other creators that are out there by calling them out on your videos. If you see good stuff that they're doing, like share their channel with your audience, and maybe that starts a collaboration. So I love that. Now, when you want to tag a creator in your video description, come into your channel and I'll show you what that looks like right here. So I'm going to come into one of my videos where I tagged some creators. So you can see right here, this is what it looks like when you tag a creator. You basically have to do an @ sign, and we'll just do Rob the Mara timer. And you'll notice it'll start to populate some of the creators. You can click on it and then he's effectively tagged. And what it looks like when you go into the video itself is right down here, they show up as blue hyperlinks. So again, a great way for your audience, if you direct them to your video description, to check out another creator that you think is worthy of their time. And if you're looking for more tips like this, I try to include some YouTube studio related tips in each of my Monday monetization videos. So make sure you check out all of my previous videos to grab those tips. You can find it right over here.